Sponsored by EA. Hey everyone, it's AlluringSimmer here, and if you're new here, then welcome to Planet Allura, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. Today, we are finally finishing our Tartosa villa build. We'll be working on the upstairs interior, as well as adding any finishing touches to the build. Before we get into today's video, I just want to share that I am part of the EA Creator Program, and you can use my code AlluringSimmer when purchasing Sims 4 DLC, or visit my website at AlluringSimmer.com/creator to see other eligible EA titles that you can use my code AlluringSimmer for when making purchases on the EA app. And from now until August 11th, it is currently the EA Summer Sale, which means you can also get discounts on a lot of the Sims 4 DLC. So consider to use my code during this time to take full advantage of the discounts. To those who've already used my code, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support. And let's get into today's video. Alright, so let's get into this build. I was doing not playtesting per se intentionally, but I did notice when I tried to get my sim to come up here, she couldn't. So we're gonna add some stairs right here so that way they're able to go up to this level. I don't know about those stairs. Let's see which stairs we can do. Maybe this one, and then we can move this over a little bit. Could also do like the stone. I think something like that is cute. I do wish I could have it a bit closer. Oh, I can. I was like, why is it sticking out so much? Okay, that looks a lot better. And I think that's the only thing I really wanted to do at the front. I'm just gonna look at the backyard and see if there's anything we can add. So that way at least the exterior is completely finished. So I think we can add a couple more like plants and stuff over here. I love this plant. I don't know what about it. I just feel like it's the perfect thing to kind of like fill up spaces like this. I think I'm gonna overlap this plant as well because I just think that looks cute, and then we can add it maybe over here too, add some texture, and then I don't know about anything else. We could have more of this and some flowers in between. Nothing too much right here because this is like how they enter and exit the pool as well. Okay, so we'll do something like this. I'm gonna put down these flowers as well. I'm gonna move these pots and everything over. Okay, so now let's just add some dirt. Okay, that looks good. I think this is a little bit off. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I really want to do with the backyard. I just wanted to see if there's anything I wanted to fix. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly the downstairs. I'm not going to do a tour because if you want to see like a full overview of the downstairs part of the build, then definitely check out the previous video. One thing that I do want to do is again make sure all of these walls are painted. I also want to add like a painting over here, and then this light needs to be replaced. And so does this one and this one. Okay, so we're going to do this orb ceiling light everywhere. Okay, and then as for the painting, maybe we could do something like that. Oh, these ones are all animals. I mean, we could have some pets here, but I was thinking something, I don't know, less specific. Maybe, nope. There's something that I'm looking for. Maybe something like this could be cute. Let's see what swatches we have. I don't know if I used this somewhere else in the build. Let me just make sure that I didn't. Okay, I don't think I did. We should do this one in the gold, maybe? Because I feel like even if it's a rental, you might be like, well, why is there a picture of like the Goth family? But maybe they're like icons, you know? Maybe they're well-known families. Maybe they funded this rental lot, you know? Maybe they're the owners. So I feel like we can have that there. Okay, let's head upstairs. I'm gonna place down some lights just so we can see. Actually, let's just use the same lights. That way we won't have to necessarily change it out later. So I'm wondering why it does that. I'm gonna put it there just so it doesn't create that little shadow. Okay, so this is gonna be the main bedroom right here. So let's see what we can add. Starting with the wallpaper, I do want to do like an accent wall. So maybe not that. No. Okay. I don't know why the lighting is being kind of weird right now. Okay. That's fine. And then I think we'll just do, did Tartosa or like Wedding Stories come with a bed? It's kind of interesting that it didn't. Maybe Love Struck did though. So I feel like that would kind of give the vibe I'm going for. Not the heart bed, but this one I think is cute. And we'll do like the orangey vibe. I do think that this pack is kind of perfect for this build. Maybe this Artisanal Harmony wooden table. I feel like it looks very like resort sort of vibes. And then Wait, what if we did this like, I know it's a backsplash, but like what if we did this like as the wall? Is that too much? I'm sure someone's like, yeah, that is too much, but I personally think that looks cool. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna commit to that. And then for the lighting, let's get these candles over here. We'll do these yellow ones. And then on the other side, we can add some clutter like that. And then maybe, I don't know about that. I think that looks good. We'll get a nice rug underneath. Something by the entrance. Let's see if this comes in like a color that matches better. We might just do the blue to like tie in the wallpaper. And then this we could also do, size it down. I'm not really sure what it's looking like right now, but I feel like once we have everything in the room, it'll all come together. I don't know. I was thinking a little seating, but maybe something more like this could be nice. I don't think it's too close to the door that they wouldn't be able to access the balcony. So we'll definitely do this with, I don't want it to be like too much blue though. Let's see what other options we have. Now that feels a little too close. Okay, what if we put you here? Get rid of this rug. Okay, what if we put this here? No. Okay. I don't know. Maybe something like this because it's like smaller, it fits the space, it matches with like the orange color. I don't have to like restrict myself just to this pack, but I do think sometimes it's helpful to like have just one pack or so that you're using for a room. This painting is very cool. Yeah, we'll definitely do something like that. And then we can also have this painting maybe right here, and then we'll have a dresser underneath. Don't tell me we didn't get a dresser. We have a nightstand. Why would we not have a dresser? Oh, because we got the costume trunk. I feel like we should add that. I don't know. I've been putting it in all my builds lately. I'm like, why not? Let's put the little trunk. It also makes sense because it's like you're traveling. You would probably have a suitcase. I think that fits the aesthetic. We're gonna get rid of this and we're gonna get a nice dresser. I think something that could easily fit in this space would be nice. Okay. I mean, technically, I think the suitcase does function like a dresser, but I still want like a traditional one. Okay, we could do something like this. Maybe that kind of fits because it like matches the top of this nightstand. And then we can also put another suitcase in here. So quite a few options for, you know, your Sims if they need to change their outfit. Okay, next we're gonna get a clock, I think. We'll just do this one. And then we're also gonna get a plant. I wanted to put one on either side, but it's not really going where I want it to go, and I don't feel like messing with it too much. We could get this little notebook and just put it right there. And then we'll also get, again, I don't want to make it look too lived in since it is supposed to be like a home that you would rent out. Maybe some snacks, Airbnb sort of vibes. Sometimes I've never been to an Airbnb. I'm talking like I've been to one. Like, you know, just like when you go to an Airbnb, you guys know about that. You guys know this. But yeah, I think that looks cute. I'm trying to think what else I could add. Like, because I want this space to feel like romantic. I don't know about this rug though. I was trying to make it work, but sometimes you need to just let it go. Okay, so we'll do that. And then what else can we have over here? Let's look at wall decorations. You know, something that we got with this kit that I just like never use and I feel like I should is the light switches. Let's go place some downstairs as well. I don't know if you need an alarm for like rental lots, but I think we should add one just in case. Like, I know we'd probably need like a fire alarm. I just don't know about like the burglar alarm, but either way, I think we should add one. So let's put a burglar alarm right here. And then did I already add a fire alarm when we made the kitchen? I cannot remember. I'm not seeing one. So I'm just gonna put one. It's okay. If we have two, that's even better. Okay, so let's head back upstairs to this bedroom. I know that I'm kind of all over the place, but do keep in mind that this is the last time we'll be working on it. So I just want to make sure that we have everything we need. Okay, in this corner over here, I'm gonna put a nice little plant right here. Okay, that looks good. And then I still want to figure out what I can put right here. Maybe something like this, just like a fun little painting. Trying to figure out what color would be nice. I want to say like this one. I feel like the colors tie in with different parts of the room. And then I honestly think that's it. I don't want to put too much, and I also don't want to fill up like all of the space. I think that's good. Okay, so now for the master bathroom or the ensuite, I want to do like one of those big fancy tubs. This one we got with the new Enchanted by Nature pack. I won't be using that here just because I feel like it's a little too much for the vibes, but I think it's very cute. Let's do this one. Something fancy like this, or ooh, I like this one better because I think this one like matches the color scheme of the building a little bit better. Then we can use, I don't know, maybe they should have a bidet. We'll get some toilet paper. What else? I think something like this. I almost never use this anymore because we've gotten a few new ones that I like too, but I think this one is cute. We could have that there. A little plunger, you know, just in case you need that. You never know. We'll have something with like some spare towels. We'll have that right over here, and then we'll also have like a little towel rack maybe right here. And then for the sink area, I was thinking maybe we could do not that. Maybe I actually don't know what I was thinking. I feel like nothing is quite right now. Okay, we could do that, and then we'll do a sink in the middle. Something like that. We'll do a nice, I love this mirror, the 3 tile one. We'll just do that. And then for the towels, we could put up this. Maybe we'll also, not maybe, we definitely will have some soap. We need soap for sure. And also have this little thing here for storage. I think this one would be nicer in like color like that. And then we can have some like skincare stuff. We'll have like the toothbrush and toothpaste, little hand towel. Sometimes I do wish that like the Sims would dry their hands and stuff like that. I know it might get a little bit complex with like animations and stuff depending on where you place it, but I do think that would be a fun little touch. I don't really care too much about them like using toilet paper, for example, but I feel like them drying their hands would be a cute animation to have. I'll also, maybe we'll do this like fancy towel rack. I think that like gives like luxury vibes. We'll do this. Ooh, I love that purple. I've never seen that before. We'll do the gold and the black though. Or I don't know, maybe we should do silver to like match the other things in this room. We'll do silver, it's fine. And then for the wallpaper here, not wallpaper, for just some decor, we can put this painting right here, and then maybe something over here, something like this. I do feel like I have this downstairs as well, but it's okay. We can have the same painting twice. And then maybe just a little plant. I don't think it needs to be that big. Something small just to add something to the room. And then we'll get some rugs in here as well. We'll get the tiny ones if I can find them. Okay, like this one, we'll just keep them in white, keep it simple. And we'll get the one that goes around the toilet. I'm gonna change the color, don't worry, that it matches. Okay, maybe one more painting. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a swatch that I like. Not really. Maybe something from here. I don't know if that's really giving like bathroom vibes, but it's gonna be in the bathroom, so let's hope that that works. And then I did say I was gonna do like a closet, like a walk-in closet vibe. I have to think about the fact that this is a rental, so I don't really know. Maybe a small little office could be cute. You might do that instead, because like maybe you want to rent out this like little home to do some work away from home. I don't know. Like maybe your sim works from home, but they want to like not actually be at their house, so they come over here and they get some work done in this little office. I think that would be cute. Okay, we'll do something like that. And then we obviously need something on the wall here. Let's see if we can size this down. I think that's cute. I do need to size it down one more. Something like that adds a little pop of color. It definitely adds a huge pop of color. I like that. We'll have some books here. I'm not doing like a full-on computer setup. I do like it just being the laptop. Obviously your sim could also bring their own laptop, but sometimes I forget to do that, so I just like when the computer is already there, your sims are able to use it and you don't have to worry about anything like that. We'll put that there as well. And then maybe a little candle, something like that. Maybe this one. Okay, that's cute. Okay, a cozy little office space. Love that. Let's put a mirror somewhere over here and then a bookshelf behind them. Okay, this bookshelf is nice. Ooh, look at all the fun colors. Okay, I think we'll do yellow. We'll do that fun mirror. This mirror is fun. I like using it. Maybe not behind the door, but then it's blocked on this side. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Just don't hit the mirror, guys. Don't hit the mirror. I feel like I was gonna put something else over there, but you know, me with the mirror there instead. It's fine. And then on this side, should we have like a painting or something? Maybe just something like this. Okay, it's just a cute little office. Not too much going on there. And now for the hallway space. This is the last space that we need to furnish in this house. I cannot believe it's done, but I'm so happy that it is. And I will obviously be uploading this to the gallery so that way you guys can use this as well for your Sims. I am super excited with how this turned out so far. I'm also hoping that you guys kind of liked the style of how I did this build. Let me know in the comments down below. Even though we're still working on it, I would love to hear, do you guys like this style where it's like I'm talking sort of as I'm building and it's more of a like calm, peaceful, like build with me? Or do you prefer a speed build? Or do you prefer a speed build where I like do a voiceover afterwards and just talk about what I did in the build? Because I personally like both. I do really like this one for several reasons. One being it's a little bit less editing, of course, but also it's nice to like, I don't know, kind of talk out what I'm doing. I feel like it's easier for me to complete a build when I'm like talking about it as I'm doing it. And when I'm doing a build with like a voiceover, I don't usually like talk out loud, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to think of like what to do here. And I do have to remember at the same time, like this is the hallway space. So I'm like, I don't really know if we need to do like too much. Like I think what we have might be okay, but I don't know. Oh, this could be cute. I think I put this outside already though. Okay, maybe we'll put something like this here and then put the painting here. And then I feel like we just need like a rug in here to like make the space feel a bit more cozy. Not that one though. I don't know if I should put it here. I definitely feel like we need a rug there. Okay, maybe something like that could be cute. And then in this area, I feel like we need a circular rug or something like this. Something like plush. Okay, and then maybe another plant in this corner just to sort of bring this space together, and a mirror as well. I don't know, mirrors, I just feel like they add something. They really do. They make the space feel bigger. They're kind of decor in their own way. Something like that could be cute for sure. All right, I'm trying to make sure that we have everything. We have our bathroom, we have our office space. We do have this little balcony, so let me not forget about that. I think I just want to add a chair, and like honestly that's it, because there's not really a lot of space here. So let's get an ottoman, something small, and have that be our final thing that we put here. If I can find something that I like. Could just do a classic bench, keep it simple. Honestly, I know that's from Horse Ranch, but I think that might be it. I think that's what I'm gonna go for, and we'll add a little plant as well. Okay, that's pretty simple, but I think it's cute. And honestly, I think that's it for this build. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below what your favorite part of this build was. Do you prefer the lower level, the upper level, or like the exterior? Be sure to watch all 3 parts. That way you can see the entirety of the building process. Again, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you guys like these build with me's? What would you like to see me build next in a build with me series? And I appreciate you so much for watching, all the love and all the support. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone.